So, y'all, I'm just sitting up here thinking about the importance of elders. And then I came across someone on TikTok, a comedian, and he plays a character of an elderly woman. But he does a phenomenal job, and it has me laughing. So, it reminds me of how my grandmother was. She was a praying woman. She prayed every morning and every night. But she was also that woman that used to sit there and watch her Wheel of Fortunes, her Jeopardy, and play the numbers. Had her dream book. And she was that woman that would go get the switches. Didn't mind spanking some ass if she had to. But she was also that woman that imparted wisdom. She wasn't perfect. But at the same time, she was human. What I love about her so much was the fact that I was able to just get a chance to spend some time with her. See, there's a difference between having a bond in a relationship with your grandparents and your parents. So you have that type of special connection with your grandmothers. It's just something about being around grandma. It's something about being around grandma. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, get to eat grandmama good old soul food cooking. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and then she make them old pound cakes and, oh my goodness. Yes. It's something about being in grandma's house. But again, my upbringing wasn't very perfect. However, just to have that grandmother around, it just made me feel loved. And then I have another grandma or somebody that I've known for a long time. She been in my life since I was 3 years old. And I call her grandma ever since. Because she played that role. This lady here, when I tell you she's a comedian, she's a comedian. This lady is full of joy. She'll have you smiling. She'll have you laughing. And we have great conversation. Now, she'll cuss you out if she have to. She will cuss you out and she don't mind speaking her mind. She don't care. She will express herself how she feel about something. I mean, it's just a joy of being around elders. It's something about elders because they keep you going. They keep you motivated. Even when you down and you depressed, they're just keeping you motivated. They're there. I miss seeing those elders in the neighborhood where they'll pass out some candy or something, or they might correct you. They see something going on, they might say, hey, come on over here. Let me fix that dress for you. Come on, tie them shoes up. And what do you say? Please and thank you. And then most of us grew up in church. I know I did. Where you had the elders giving you candy and giving you some money. Even when your grandmother was getting her check every month, she'll give you like $10 or $20, maybe $5. See, I miss those type of elders. I really do. And the only thing they were trying to do was impart so much knowledge and wisdom in us. They were trying to get us on the right direction, the best way they knew how. Now, there are some people who cannot be respected as elders. Okay? But the ones that have tried their best and they have shown that they cared and loved in their own way, those are people that we recognize. These people really did what was necessary. As a matter of fact, they lived long enough to tell us the story about what was like growing up in the South, growing up during segregation, Jim Crow era. They knew how to bring the family together. I mean, it's a joy. It's a beautiful thing to be around your elders. Because once they leave and make their transition off this earth, it will never be the same. So that's why you cherish every moment that you have with them. And speaking of elders, I want to say rest in peace to Sheila Jackson Lee, the Congresswoman. Because, and the reason why I give her so much respect, this woman made it her business to keep the HR 40 bill on the table, to have a conference every year discussing the HR 40 bill, to talk about the importance of learning about slavery, and just learning about Black history in general, and putting the focus on racial injustice. When John Conyers passed away, she took over. And when I listened to this woman had so much wisdom. She knew history. She was very knowledgeable. And I mean, there's no other politician like that. When I tell you this woman was so knowledgeable, she was knowledgeable. It's sad that she passed away with cancer. But she lived long enough to put up a fight to make sure that even if we don't get reparation in this day and time, at least it was on the table. And I appreciate her and John Conyers and Queen Mother Moore and the New African Movement, or excuse me, the Republic of New Africa. That's what Queen Mother Moore was a part of. They really made it their business to say, we're going to get this on the table. We gonna send it down to Congress. And John Conyers got his hands on it and said, all right, we gonna make sure that this is going to be recognized and discussed. Then Sheila Jackson Lee said, yeah, we gonna continue on with this. We not gonna pass this one up. So I really appreciate all that she has done. However, you guys, I just wanted to get on here and just talk about the importance of elders and talk a little bit about Sheila Jackson Lee. So with that being said, I hope you all have a great evening. And until next time, peace, power, and elevation. This is your girl Tiffany, and I'm out.